Well, we're back for the adventures of Oliver and Papaw. And we have woken up pretty early this morning. We were blessed to have him last night. And I woke up this morning to somebody at his little cradle going, because that's who he is. And I equate that to the way the people in Jerusalem were on that Palm Sunday. Here is Mark chapter 11, verses 9 through 11. Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Hosanna in the highest. And Jesus entered Jerusalem and came into the temple, and after looking around at everything, he left for Bethany with the 12, since it was already late. Now, these are just a few verses, verses 9 through 11, from that story in chapter 11. And the thing is, we know that on that Holy Week, that Jesus had the triumphal entry. He came into Jerusalem. It looked like a pretty good start to the week, but we also know how things went. And it turned into a mess, and it turned into Holy Week, Passion Week. Now, on Sunday morning, Chris shared from the pulpit the rest of the chapter from verse 12 on. There was a barren fig tree that Jesus later cursed, and the temple was in such a condition that he had to scourge it and clean it out. And that pretty much was indicative for how the week went. We know that Hosanna was yelled out by the crowd at the beginning of the week, and later in the week, the crowd was yelling, "Crucify." And they were yelling, "We want Barabbas." They weren't yelling the right thing. This morning, I woke up to a beautiful baby with a big smile on his face. Yes, that's him right there. And that can kind of feel like the Spirit, as it says many times in Scripture, including in the Gospel of Mark, just shared this a week or two ago, about that spirit of a child and how a child's innocence and a child's wonder is what Jesus wants to see in us. But how does that change? As we grow up, as we change, as the world gets a hold of us, we don't want that. We do not want that, do we, Oliver? We want to stay with the spirit of a baby, the spirit of a child, and not let that world get a hold of us, not let the devil get a hold of us, so that by the end of the week we're yelling "Crucify" and Barabbas. Let us yell Hosanna. Let us yell, "Blessed is he who comes." So we hope to see a bunch of you tonight. Awana, 6 o'clock in the meal. 6:30 to 8, we'll have our kids program. We'll have our Revelation chapter 9 Bible study. And then we'll see you all this weekend at worship. Say bye-bye, Oliver.